Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video we're going to be comparing Xero with QuickBooks to help you decide which is the best accounting and money management system for your business. Now before I get into it, I want to say please make sure you stick around the whole video, make sure you pay close attention so you get a good educated decision on which one you should try out. Now one more thing is, if this video does help you out, please like, subscribe and comment down below. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing that I actually want to talk about is the pricing for QuickBooks and the pricing for Xero. So if I go here and go to QuickBooks, the website looks like this. It's quickbooks.intuit.com. And I'm going to go over here to the pricing and plans. So they actually offer you a 1 month free trial no matter what plan you pick. And then thereafter they offer you a plan that starts at £10 a month plus VAT and goes all the way up to £70 a month plus VAT. Now, if we were to look at Xero, I'm going to go Xero, and their website is Xero.com. And if I go up here to pricing, you can see they also give you a free trial. I believe that it's similar free trial. Their lowest plan is £15 a month, and their most expensive is £55 per month. So let's look at the features for both. Now, obviously, QuickBooks is cheaper. This basic plan here, which is £10 a month, allows you to prepare for self-assessment, income tax estimates, separate personal business transactions, manage income and expenses, send invoices, free onboarding session, and free chat/messaging support. Now, if you go for the basic plan with Xero, they allow you to send invoices and quotas, but you only get to send 20 invoices, so not a lot. Enter bills, you only get to enter 5 bills. Reconcile bank transactions, submit VAT returns to HMRC, capture bills and receipts, automate CIS calculations and reports, short-term cash flow and business snapshots. And they don't include this stuff. So already what you can see here is that QuickBooks seems to be a better alternative for price-based because, you know, they give you unlimited invoices. This only gives you 20, and it's more expensive for this one. Now, if we go and have a look at all of these, the features they give you for all of these different options here are far inferior to these. These ones have so much more features and they're way better in my opinion overall than Xero. So on pricing and functionality for pricing, QuickBooks is definitely the one to go for. So let's go on to our next thing, which is the layout and UIs of them both. The first thing you see when you come into QuickBooks is a nice, easy to understand UI. It has all of your different things on the side. Has your dashboard, transactions, sales, expenses, customers and leads, reports, payroll, taxes, my accountant, apps, and more. And you can see it has a get done section. So it tells you the things you need to do. It gives you a setup checklist. It tells you add your basic info, organize expenses, get ready to invoice, get the mobile app. It gives you a step-by-step of what you need to do to get the most out of QuickBooks. Now, if we go over to Xero, I've gone onto their dashboard here, and I find it quite bare. You see here, there's really not much. They have a setup guide here, and they do tell you what to do, but you know, it's not as easy and simple and straightforward as this, in my opinion. So in terms of UI, accessibility, and sort of ease of use, I'm going to say QuickBooks is also the winner here. So let's take a look at the functionality of each and you know, what you can actually get done inside. So here we can get visibility on our cash flow. Now, we have to connect our bank, so I'm just going to preview it. But this is what it's going to look like in the cash in and out section. It's pretty basic. Same here, we can see with the invoices. Pretty basic, but I guess for that it's sufficient. Track where your money's going. This is also very, very basic. I think the theme that we're getting here is everything is quite basic and it's not all that easy to use. If I go into business, for example, and I go to invoices, You can see here, it looks like a very outdated UI. Not very nice to use. I can create a new invoice here. And this is a little bit nicer, to be honest. It gives us the contact section, so it gives the contact, it gives us the due date, it gives us the invoice number, it gives us the reference, it lets us set up online payments very easily. So I'm assuming we'll have to connect this to some online payment system. Yeah, we will. And you can see the items here, all that kind of stuff. So marketing, Facebook. Oh, we'll say 1. We'll say 700. You can see here, really, like it's making me go on different lines. It's not that user friendly, if I'm honest. It's not all that user friendly. They've got this here. We can approve and send email, preview it, but the functionality is quite limited in my opinion. So let's go over to QuickBooks. If we go on QuickBooks and we can go and look at the invoices section. Now it's actually not as easy to find. It's there on invoices. But if we create invoice here, it's also got a bit of a weird UI, but in my opinion, this is a lot easier to understand and there's a lot more functionality behind this. So I can select my customer easily. I can put the customer email in. I can accept the payment details. I can put the billing address. I can put the payment terms, invoice date, due date, tags, invoice number. Then in here, I can put the product and service. So I can do it by hours or by services. So I'll say services, and I'll put Facebook ads, for example. Let's say we have a rate of £700. Then in here, I can add another service. So management. And let's say we got one of those and they charge £300. We can very easily add it into here for £1,000. We can add message on it. We can add a message on the statement. We can add attachments. We can make this invoice recurring so people can pay monthly. We can even print or preview it like here. So if I click print or preview, I need to put the name in there, but you'll be able to preview it. So I can actually save and send this here like this, but I'd obviously need to put a customer name in. But to me, this is a lot more user friendly and there's a lot more functionality behind it. The next thing I want to look at is the overall accounting. So if we go to the account transactions here, let's have a look at what this looks like. So you can see here, in my opinion, it's not all that easy to understand. It's very minimal, but at the same time, not easy to understand. Whereas if we go over here and we go to bank transactions on QuickBooks, I find that it's a lot easier to understand. It's all in one place. It's a lot easier to understand. There's a lot more data here, whereas this is, in my opinion, relatively bland, where this is not. So overall, I think if you're trying to pick between QuickBooks and Xero, I would recommend QuickBooks. It's better price-wise, it has better functionality, and it's easier to use. So if you found this video useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.